Loyal fans, let's give it up for your team tonight in red. The Madison Middle Schoolers. Leading off for the Madison Middle Schoolers, we've got Elizabeth Olson. Moving on, next up in the lineup, we have Meg Grunewald. And captaining your Madison Middle Schoolers this evening, the incomparable Carly Kohake. Now keep that applause going for your team in blue, the one, the only downtown Chicago Bosses. Leading off tonight for your Chicago Bosses, it is Joe Rodriguez. Batting cleanup tonight, your designated jokester, Bruce Phillips. And now, your captain of the Chicago Bosses, a boss in her own right, it is Meg Kennedy. And let's give it up for your referee, the person keeping the train on the tracks. It is Josh Segovia.
Oh, A-Man, A-Rod, thank you for that lovely introduction.
Thank you for being just a cool ref, an all-around good person.
Yeah, I'm pretty cool. I will say, as I'm heavily invested in Bing as a company, we don't want children, no, we want all adults and children who need to look up anything to use Bing instead of Google. So I'm just saying.
You can also Yahoo answer things still.
I don't know what that is, but Bing has
Bing,
everything
Yahoo
you'll ever need. Yeah, Bing is where it's at. Bing me, baby. That's what people said in the 70s. And that's what we're saying today. Welcome, internet fans, sports fans. Welcome. Thank you for participating in our LFH program, Laugh from Home. We are safely ensconced in Chicago or all over the world, and we hope you are too. Alex went over one of the main fouls, the out-of-bound foul, but I have another foul because we are projecting from our living rooms, our dens, our kitchens, our reading nooks, our storm drains, wherever we're coming from. We have to use the internet to get there, and not every internet is as reliable as Bing is searchable. So every once in a while, somebody may glitch out, they may be on mute, we may not be able to hear them, they may freeze, and I'm gonna have to do it. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta tee them up for the technical foul. That's right, technical foul. If I call it, I'll blow my whistle, you might be able to hear it. That's how a whistle sounds, if you've never heard one. I'll call the technical foul, the team will lose 1 point, one big point, and the points are important, people, because that's what you'll be giving them through your 6s and 7s and on polls. I think we got most of it out of the way. If you've never been here before, throw it in the chat. I want to see a throw the number 8 if you have been here before. If you've never been here before, throw the number 1 because you're our number 1 fan. And 8, you've been here forever, baby. It's infinity turned up. So throw that in the chat. I want to see some 8s. Okay. I want to see all night. We're gonna come through you to suggestions in the chat, like. Ooh, you know what sounds really good? I had a mushroom and Swiss burger for dinner. Made it myself.
That sounds amazing.
Beyond beef, it's just as good. Throw what you had for dinner in the chat, please, right now. And that's how I get suggestions. They're mostly food-based. I'm a large man. But let's get things started. I'm going to blow my whistle. I'm going to say something. We're going to get more players on the screen, and we're going to have a great time. So let's get it going. Blow my whistle, and I'm going to say... Captains to the screen. I'm still singing. I'm still singing.
I just want to say you have a great voice, Brett.
I was also going to say that. You have a beautiful singing voice.
Flattery will get you everywhere. Please give each one of these captains 1 point.
Thank you so much. That brings our score to a 1-1 tie.
Wow, that's pretty good.
In art school, they call that a draw.
Oh, you know where I upload my drawings if I want to find similar things? Bing Images. Bing Images. Captain Kohake, Captain Kennedy, how are we doing today?
I'll answer first. I'm really good. My teacher gave me a gold star today, and I am pretty sure I aced my algebra quiz.
I have not taken an algebra quiz as I am a grown-up and I'm not a middle schooler, and I was not aware that this was the team, but I am here for it.
I am also here for it. Captains, to get us started to play our first game, I'm going to have to decide who is going to go first, who's going to call the game. And the way I'm going to decide that is a coin toss. Now, I'm heavily invested in Bitcoin, so I don't have any physical coins on me. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Captains, I want you to bring me the most. Now, remember, we're an all ages show. All ages. I want you to bring me the most grown up thing you can. I'm going to give you 15 seconds. 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000.
I'll tell you right now, the most grown-up thing I have in my current household is a pair of socks that I willingly asked for a special occasion.
Wait, are they special socks?
They're so nice. Oh, they're like thermal, and I don't need them anymore because it's
Too
hot out. But in winter, such good socks.
Such a good socks. Okay, one of us is back. I stopped counting because I didn't like it. We're both back. Captain Carly, we're first on the screen. So what have you brought for us today?
I have brought all of my insurance cards because adults have insurance, and then I also brought a Furious Spoon Punch card because as an adult I would like a free meal.
You never age out of a free meal. Captain Kennedy, what have we have on our screen?
Thank you very much. I also brought two things, 2 pieces of mail. One is from my retirement portfolio, and one is from the USPS telling me my claim was denied.
Captain Kennedy wins the coin toss.
No!
You don't get any older than arguing and showing the mail. Physical, not email. That is the most grown-up thing you could possibly have done. Captain Kennedy, what game do you want to play to start to kick off this grudge match?
Captain Josh, we would love to play Scattergories.
Scattergories?
Ref Josh?
Yeah, thank you.
Accept.
I'm all things, but today I'm Ref Josh. Well, screen your team.
Come on, everyone.
Spring!
So we are going to play the game of Scattergories. And the way this game works is this. I am going to, in the chat, I'm going to start listing things that have a lot of, categories that have a lot of things in them, such as breakfast cereals or types of cars. Or I'm going to stop giving suggestions because I want to hear what you think. Throw it in the chat. I will go to each individual player. I will tweet or whistle or just call on them. They will give me a thing in that category, and then I will go on, so on and so forth. Now, if they can't think of anything, if they their head explodes, we are going to eliminate them. Uh-oh, they got to go. But Scattergories is a little twisty because at any time I could point to them and change the category myself. Let's say if the suggestion was banana, somebody said, or the suggestion was fruit, and somebody said banana, I could say, which is also, and they could say a flavor of a runt. And if you don't know what runts is, you're also young. Or you're old. I don't know. They could be back.
Bing runts.
Bing runts right now. Well, not right now. In about an hour or so. So let's see what we got in the. Oh, we got some good ones in the chat. Amanda, hello. Welcome back. Missy Stu. I see a lot of people. All right. What? Oh, okay. That was from earlier. All right. We're gonna. Somebody said a single Oreo. That's not a category.
Yummy.
But I'll start with it. We're doing flavors of Oreos. Flavors of Oreos. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Bruce.
Original.
Meg G.
Swedish fish.
Meg K.
The thins that I like.
Oh, Captain K.
Birthday cake.
Nice. EO.
Mint.
JOE.
Chocolate.
Nice. Bruce.
Pride Rainbow Oreos.
Which is also.
An excellent way to celebrate in June.
Oh, an excellent way to celebrate in June. Okay, Carly.
Juneteenth.
Meg.
A barbecue.
Meg.
Going to a beautiful beach barbecue.
A barbecue and a barbecue that's. They're too similar. Sorry, Meg. Get off the screen. You're eliminated. Goodbye. Everybody throw the emoji of waving in the chat because Meg's got to go. All right, let's get some more categories. Okay. Types of jewelry. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go.
A graduation ring.
Nice. Now, Elizabeth.
Choker necklace.
Carly.
Southwest Aquamarine.
Bruce.
A pendant to ward off evil spirits.
Ooh, spooky. Remaining Meg.
Diamond tennis bracelet.
Carly.
An anklet.
Which is also.
A way to carry your wealth around.
Okay, yeah, okay. I guess, Bruce.
A safe strapped to your back.
Oh, wow, that would be heavy. Joe.
One of those metal wallet clip things that you like, a crowdfund.
Which is also.
A thing that tech bros use.
Oh, nice. Meg.
They're credit cards.
Elizabeth.
Video games.
Yep. Bruce.
Ergonomic keyboards.
Mm-hmm. Carly.
The cloud.
Hey, Joe.
Joe.
Those Airbird shoes.
Too slow, Joe. Too slow. You are eliminated. Do the waving emoji. Goodbye, Joe. You got to go. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is so. Types of birds. Types of birds, and it could be a sweep. Bruce, you're carrying the whole blue team on your back, just like that safe. So we won't start with you with types of birds. Elizabeth.
Fake.
Nice. Carly.
Government surveillance birds.
the only type there really is. Meg.
Pro.
True. Bruce.
Oriole.
Sorry, was that a dessert cookie?
Oriole.
They both sound delicious. Meg.
A raven.
Carly.
A blue heron.
Elizabeth.
An Oreo.
Nope, I've never seen one with wings. And if you said Oriole, we already had it. That's a duplicate. You have to vacate the screen. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. All right. We got double stuffed Oreo. Delicious. Okay. Muscle cars. Muscle cars. And I'm starting with the most muscly person I know. Meg.
Hot rod.
You got it. Carly.
A Mustang.
Yep. Bruce.
A 1968 Chevrolet Corvette.
Is very specific, but I'll allow it. Meg.
Dodge Challenger.
Carly.
A 1966 Mercedes-Benz.
Which is also.
A status symbol that my father had.
Okay, we all know Carly's father. Bruce.
Yeah, just a lot of Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's so cool. Meg.
Lots of real coins in a fancy clip holder.
Can't put coins in a clip holder, they'd fall right out. Clip holders are for money. Meg, clear the screen. All right, this last one, it's going to be tough because it is the largest category that somebody suggested. Netflix shows. We are doing Netflix shows. In the gamest categories, this is for 5 big points. Bruce, Captain K, are you ready?
Ready.
Begin, Bruce.
Welcome to Eden.
That's true. Carly.
Great British Bake Off.
Bruce.
Anatomy of a Scandal.
Ozark.
You guys know.
Season 1.
Yep.
Ozark.
Okay, I'll allow it because there's more seasons.
Okay, Ozark Season 3, Part 1.
Which is also
Something that is currently available on a streaming service. Wait, can I change it?
Nope, nope. You just blew it wide open. We're past Netflix. We're peacocking. We're HBO Maxing, Paramount Plusing, Apple Plusing. All streaming services are on the table. Things that are currently on streaming services. Bruce.
Doctor Strange.
Charlotte.
All 42 seasons of Survivor.
Oh, wow. Bruce.
Barry.
Which is also
a name that has been a nickname for a president.
Ooh, Bruce.
Johnny.
Oh, wow. Carly.
Jimmy.
Yep. Bruce.
Georgie boy.
Little Georgie boy.
Yep. There was a short one. Bruce.
Saxman.
Which is also
a wonderful nickname for someone who plays an instrument.
Yep. Carly.
A flute flirter.
Yeah. Okay, Bruce.
A clarinetter.
Hey, Bruce.
A trombone terrific.
Okay, Carly.
A timpani terrific human.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It was different instrument. Bruce.
My little trumpet.
Which is also
an instrument in a band.
Okay, Carly.
A drum set.
Which is also
A thing that you can use to annoy your neighbors.
Bruce.
A loud cat.
Carly.
Fighting with your partner.
Yep, Bruce.
Wild raccoons that you feed even though you're not supposed to.
I hate that. Carly.
Encouraging a bee infestation in the walls.
There's no way to encourage bees. They're wild beasts. They do what they want. 5 big points to the blue team.
Well, that brings our score up to 6-1 in favor of the Chicago Bosses. This scoring update is brought to you by bees. Dealt with them.
Wow, did you I binged how much beanies are worth while I was briefly off the screen. And I gotta say, I'm doing pretty well. Retirement's looking good.
All right. I might in the next break bing rejected runts flavors.
Hey, Ref Josh, do you need help with your retirement portfolio?
Captain Meg, no, I don't. And since your team won, I need help with deciding and knowing from you what the next game the blue team is going to play. Carly, get out of here.
Oh my.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Shout out to the one and only BP that I like, who really carried that game for us. We would love to play New Voice. I forgot for a minute. New Voice. That's what I said before.
Do you want to use my insurance card to go to the doctor for your forgetfulness?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I would, but my claim would be denied.
Don't get out of here, Carly. Get out of here.
I can reapply. I can reapply in 30 days. Don't worry.
We could go to Furious Spoon.
That sounds like a great day. Should we get out of here?
Carly, get out of here. Carly,
Oh,
get off the
please.
screen. Stop running in here. Captain Meg, I'm so sorry for that interruption. You wanted to play New Choice, you said?
I confidently remembered that. Yes.
Well,
New voice.
Thank you. I was testing you and you passed. Go ahead and screen your team.
Come on, everyone.
Meg just demonstrated using her voice, which is perfect because in this game called New Voice, I am going to give me some suggestions of people in the chat, not that are there. Don't type your own name if you're in the chat. Give me some people with distinctive voices, maybe some accents, maybe some artificially created robots or somebody in a book, a movie that has a distinctive way of talking, I want to throw all those in the chat right now. We're going to play a little game where the blue team is going to do a scene at any time. I can blow my whistle, or I can just scream it. And I can give each one of them individually or collectively a new voice. So let's get some voices in the chat. Oh, these are good. And I'm going to go back up to your earlier suggestions and get a suggestion for the scene. Your suggestion to start your scene is BLT and avocado. BLT and avocado. Blue team, are you ready for the game of new voice?
Yes.
Yes.
Again.
I just want it to be a special day. I'm making you a favorite sandwich.
But we can't afford a house if you make the sandwich.
Explain.
The tomato prices, the avocado prices, we got to think about our future.
Steven, it's your first day. You've got a good job now. Let Mama make you a sandwich.
Fine, Mom. Yes, thank you so much. I will. Please, I'm
You're
sure
gonna
you
be
do.
able to find a house. You're a big time banker now, aren't you?
Mama, new voice. You are Snape from Harry Potter.
I know you'll be able to buy a house soon, son.
Thanks, Mom.
Because I find you exceptionally gifted.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear.
Hey, dear, did you explain that we think he's gifted?
Oh, I told him.
Oh, hon, you're so cute. Give me a kiss.
Oh, was that for me? Or, oh,
Mama,
Steven, let your my wife and I live our lives.
Dad,
watch,
you are
son.
an Irish.
You have to watch.
Dad, you're an Irish lumberjack. We have Snape, an Irish lumberjack, and what the heck, Joe, you were Winnie the Pooh.
oh, Mother, Father, I can't watch this.
We love each other, son. And someday, with your good job, you too just might be able to find someone to love.
I will kiss you 3 times.
I'm sorry, what was that? A little louder.
I will kiss you 3 times.
Mwah.
And
Pause. Dad, you're an Irish lumberjack, not a Jamaican lumberjack.
cool runnings, man.
Let's pick it right back up.
Son,
Oh, I hope to have love like yours one day.
are you now concerned that this sandwich is going to break the bank?
I was just worried that... Go ahead, Father.
Oh, thank you. Is it a sandwich from Killarney? Dairy Girls. Mom.
All right, let's pause. Let's all switch characters. Joe, you're Snape. Bruce, you're Winnie the Pooh. And Dad, you are still Irish lumberjack, okay?
Got it!
Back to the scene.
Enjoy your sandwich.
I was worried that the sandwich would break our family apart.
Oh, bother.
Oi, the woods are out today, lad. Oi, they're out. I get me a Guinness. Killarney.
Thanks for saying that, Papa.
Son, your father has something to tell you. Advice that he gave me. It rhymes, but it sticks in your head.
Oi, what you want?
Pause. Father, you're now Miss Piggy. Mom, you are Tigger. And son, you are Jackie Kennedy. Please continue with the scene right now.
Oh, what you want to do is have a say, and then your non-loved ones will go away.
You think? That's absolutely amazing!
Wow, that sounds like a lot. I'd rather just stay here with you two. I don't want to...
You're gonna be late! You're gonna be late, son!
I don't need to...
And where's your voice?
This is how I talk.
Jackie Kennedy. You're Jackie Kennedy, son.
Oh, yes, Jackie Kennedy.
Not Jamie Kennedy.
No. And Jackie Kennedy is no longer with us.
That's gay. Wow.
Just outstanding work by
You know what?
everyone involved.
You know what Joe should do?
What's that?
He should bing Jackie Kennedy.
Yeah, he should bing Jackie Kennedy.
This is an all ages show. There was a lot of great voices that we didn't get to, and maybe we'll get to them later. Alex, what's the scoring update?
The scoring update after that game is the same as it was before that game, 6-1 in favor of the Chicago Bosses.
No.
anybody's
I
game.
think
Scoring
we're
update was
winning.
brought to you by Chewy Runs, discontinued in 2014.
I'm sorry,
Bring
host
them
Alex. I'm
back.
pretty sure that we won that game.
You didn't play a game yet. This is a head-to-head round, but Captain Kohake, what game would you like to play to combat the blue team's game of New Voice?
Oh. Well, I played the game of bowling while I was in PE just now, and I struck gold.
You
It's
left
the
to go to
past tense
PE?
of strike. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, welcome back.
Thank you. I would love to play Spelling Bee because we have one coming up, and I'm trying to get the nationals.
Well, I hope you do. Let's get all those reps in. We'll go ahead and screen your team for the game of Spelling Bee.
Team.
In the chat, we have one world-class speller. They're going to all be spelling as one person, which is why it's super hard. And when they break up individual, they'll be excellent. So let's go ahead and give some elementary style words in the chat that these guys are going to spell. Don't look at the chat. Speller. So let's go ahead and get some easy 3, 4, 5 letter words. Throw them in the chat. Remember, this is an all ages show. So go ahead and throw those words in the chat.
I
and
lost
then-
my 7th grade spelling bee on the word savvy.
Savvy, and that's
Good bees.
ironic because you're so savvy now. So let's go ahead and meet our excellent speller for the game of Spelling Bee. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Please introduce yourself.
I a
Perfect.
Specimen.
of
The
Human.
Okay, wonderful. And of course, you see after every sentence, after they're done spelling, they'll all take a little bow so we know that they're finished. So go ahead. You guys won the spelling bee last year. You got to regionals. You didn't make it to nationals with the word flower. So why don't you go ahead and spell that word one letter at a time for us right now? Flower.
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 F
L
O.
U
E
R.
Flower.
when
I
Feed.
flower
I
Visit.
the
star
flower.
flower.
Wow, pretty good, pretty good. And then they'll use it in a sentence afterwards. So the chat is giving me some good ones here. I'm going to start off with a tiny word. This is a tiny little word. The word is atom. Atom.
Adam.
Adam.
A
T
O.
M
Adam.
there
R
Adams.
in
everything.
Yeah. Adam.
Adam.
Wow, you guys are doing good. You're warmed up now. Let's get you the biggest word I can think of that somebody put in the chat. It's called giant. Your word is giant.
Giant.
G
Y
A.
N
T
E.
giant.
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 Really?
Giants.
Or
Actually,
Not
friendly.
they
R.
Mischievous.
Giant.
Okay, giant. Wow, mischievous giants. They're terrible. But you know what's not terrible? This next word. The word is pretty. Pretty.
Pretty.
Pretty.
P.
R.
E.
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 Y.
Pretty.
Pretty.
Aw.
Everyone.
Tells.
Me.
I'm.
So.
Pretty.
Because
Of.
My.
my
And.
My.
face.
Pretty.
Pretty.
A little zig and zag there. I like it. Chat, go ahead and give us some harder words. And speaking of harder words, somebody thinks this is a grade school word. It's piccolo. The word is piccolo.
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 O. P.
I.
D.
D.
O.
O.
L.
O.
Piccolo.
Piccolo.
When
I.
Play.
in
Band.
I.
never
Play.
D.
piccolo. Piccolo.
Piccolo.
Mean girling a musical instrument. The next word that we're going to spell is called sapphire. It's called sapphire because that's what it is. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Sapphire.
Fire.
S.
A.
P.
P.
H.
Fire.
Sapphire.
Sapphire.
Diamond.
R.
Bad.
Sapphires.
R.
Way.
Gooder.
Sapphire.
And that's game. We've learned something, which is important. Dance break.
That's true. There's also a poll going on in the chat right now for you to vote. Which team should get the points from this round? So that's exciting stuff.
5 big points up for
Yeah,
grabs.
5 big points on the line. This scoring update is also brought to you by a fun Bing fact. Bing has home-page quizzes. Go to Bing, there's a quiz right there. Little multiple-choice trivia for you.
Pretty fun. You learn something and it's fun.
I think it's pretty exciting. It's also a pretty back and forth affair in the votes right now.
Yeah, the bosses with the game of New Voice and the middle schoolers with Spelling Bee, you can vote as often as you want. Use your channel points to vote more than once.
That's true, just like the Electoral College.
That's right. Twitch invented the Electoral College.
You know, in the 1990s, they had a brand of runts called Rockin' Runts.
I
Got
didn't.
rid of that.
Were they different? How's the poll doing?
Oh, the poll's done. And the Chicago Bosses get the 5 big points. This brings our score to 11-1 in favor of the Chicago Bosses.
Wow. Still anybody's game. But let's get our captains to the screen. Captain Meg, Captain Carly.
Hi, Ref Josh.
So what you
Hello.
want to do is diversify your portfolio.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
I just called my insurance company in between calculus and algebra, and they said my claim spent the night too.
Oh boy, is your insurance company USPS?
No, it's BCBS.
Oh
But,
my
hey, remember, we're
gosh.
knowledge of show. Now, when Bernie is president, your insurance company will be the USPS. Isn't that nice?
Nice to see him in business.
Captain Meg, be quiet for a little bit. You guys are way ahead. Captain Carly, you guys got trounced.
Yeah, we did.
It's not looking good for you. But I'm gonna give you a chance right here to play another head-to-head game that you want to play and that you guys are gonna win at.
Yeah.
So go ahead. What game is it?
Ref Josh, before I announce the game that we're gonna play, I'm wondering if you could lend the red team 10 points.
I'm not very liquid right now. All my money's in a big scam called Bitcoin.
Oh.
You've got to diversify your portfolio.
I got in ETFs. NFTs.
Can I tell you about Dogecoin, Ref Josh?
I diversify my portfolio, and I keep all my cash on the 70. What is that? The 72 bus?
76, maybe.
76.
Yeah, 76.
Oh.
I diversify my portfolio.
The Chicago fans in the chat are going crazy. 6s and 7s
Yeah.
off the rails.
76s.
It's the diversity bus.
Ref Josh, I would really love to play Letters from Camp because I have a few words for my mom and my stepdad.
Oh, all right. Captain Mang, do you accept?
I have a few letters for the people that do letters, so yes, I accept.
Oh, this lady loves letters. Let's screen our teams.
Come on, everyone.
Oh, they're here already. I thought that was going to take a lot longer. For the next game of Letters from Camp, go ahead and throw some more suggestions in the chat of things that cannot write letters, whatever that means to you. Things that cannot physically write letters. Throw that in the chat and throw in a job that you wish you had right now, not as a child, but a job you wish you had right now. So throw that in the chat. And while those are coming in, I'm going to steal from the other suggestions.
Hey, Ref Josh.
Yes, go ahead.
I was just wondering, I went to go see my doctor and he prescribed more cowbell, and then all I'm hearing is music by John Sturck. What's that? Huh?
What is music?
Yeah.
I can tell he has a retirement portfolio for the ages.
Smart man. So the way Letters Camp works is we are going to take the suggestions that you guys gave us in these chat, and these campers are going to write a letter home from that camp. All night we've been making up scenes. We've been making up little things. This time we're going straight for the joke. We're gonna get it right away. So to get us started, let me see. Okay. We are at Sundial Camp. Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to call it out Burn Box style. So hit us with the first one, Bruce.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to Sundial Camp. But honestly, I think everyone else here hates me. I keep throwing all this shade.
Like it. Alex, go ahead and write down everyone that makes you chuckle. I'm writing a book later, so I want you to write down verbatim every joke. Meg, take us to Sundial Camp.
Dear Mom and Dad, I am having a lot of fun at Sundial Camp. I'm literally having a great time.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Go ahead and take us to Sundial Camp, Joe.
Dear parents, thank you so much for sending me to Sundial Camp. I don't have any service out here. My phone is roaming.
Yep. Meg liked it. So you go now, Meg.
Dear USPS,
Uh-oh.
thanks for sending me to Sundial Camp. What are you? Stone?
Okay, Carly.
Dear Mom and Stepdad Rick Miner, thank you for sending me to Sundial Camp. All the counselors say I'm mature for my age. They even think that I could be a counselor one day. In fact, I am shadowing them.
Oh, I liked it. Elizabeth, where are we going, Sundial Camp?
Dear Grandma, thank you for sending me to Sundial Camp. One thing, you forgot to pack some soap. You know my favorite brand of Dial?
Yep, you got me. All right, we're switching it up. That camp got closed. They lost their funding, and now we're taking a big bus and we're driving everybody to Vacuum Cleaner Camp. We're going to Vacuum Cleaner Camp. Let's write those letters, starting with Carly.
Dear Mom and Stepdad Mr. Miner, thank you for sending me to vacuum camp. I was just wondering if I could come home early. The camp counselor has his son here, and he gets really angry. He chases them around and says, "Die, son! Die, son!"
Wow, deadly. Joe, we're at vacuum cleaner camp.
Dear parents, thank you so much for sending me to vacuum camp. It's pretty fun, but when I went to take a swim, all I saw was shark. Brand.
Meg G.
Mom and Dad, I hate vacuum camp. It sucks.
Yep, that's it. That was the one I was waiting for. Now we're getting in the bus and we're driving all the way to documentary film camp. We are going to documentary film camp with our counselor, Bruce. Start us off.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to documentary film camp. But honestly, I think everyone here doesn't like me. I'm considered the black fish of the group.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Margaret Quinn, take us to documentary camp.
Dear USPS, thanks for sending me to documentary camp. I am not having a very good time. I don't like the Nanook of everyone. Any Nanook of the North fans?
Oh, no. That's so old. Meg G.
Remind me of the camp we're at again?
We are at documentary film
Thank you.
camp.
Yes, of course, because dear Mom and Dad, at documentary camp, I'm having a summer of soul.
Loved it. Joe.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to documentary film camp. I'm not having a great time, though, and I'm going to dig myself in an Attenborough.
Yeah, all right.
Ooh.
All right, that's all the juice in that lemon. We're going to lifeguard camp, so put on your floaties. And Elizabeth, we're starting with you.
Dear Grandma, thank you so much for sending me to lifeguard camp. Again, in addition to forgetting to send me soap, I did have an accident at the sink.
Yep, I was waiting for the second one to drive it home. Carly.
Dear Mom and Sir Rick, thank you for sending me to lifeguard camp. Thank you. I'm really, I'm love struck, guys. I met the love of my life, Wendy Peppercorn.
Yep, Meg G. Lifeguard camp.
Dear parental units, thank you for sending me to lifeguarding camp, but everybody keeps telling me to smile more. It's like I'm drowning all the time.
Topical. Meg K. She's gone. Oh, thank goodness.
Dear USPS, thanks for sending me to lifeguard camp. You'll be hearing from me when I file a suit.
Yep, I like it. Bruce, lifeguard camp.
Dear Mom and Dad, thank you so much for sending me to lifeguard camp. There's a lot of activities here. One where they teach you to talk to the press. And I gotta say, it's been great to CPR.
That's gay. Alex, how are we going to decide who's going to win this? You were writing things down, but let's let the chat decide.
I was keeping track of every single joke that made me laugh, and then I put a poll in the chat.
Yeah, that's a better way.
So you can vote in the chat to see which team's jokes made you laugh more. And I got to tell you, it was a 9-9 each way.
Oh,
there were so many jokes that made me laugh.
Even split.
My dog, in the same room as me, also thought several of those jokes were funny.
Wow, dogs can laugh. They laugh. Yeah. It sounds like they're breathing, but they can laugh. You know how I know that?
I've never seen it until now.
It's Bing.
But that's more an indictment on me than my dog. He's got a very picky sense of humor.
So go ahead and vote in the chat. Go ahead and vote in the poll chat and vote extra. Use those channel points. They accumulate. We're spring cleaning. Get rid of all your channel points on this vote right now. Put your finger on the scale as much as you can. Also, go ahead and hit exclamation point merch and buy some cool Comedy Sports gear while you're thinking about it. Oh, is the poll? How's the poll doing?
That's true. The poll has closed though. And the Chicago Bosses take this one, getting the extra 5 points, and that brings our score. Oops, I'm so sorry. They got, yep, that's the 5 points. The score was all wonky for a second, but it is 16-1 in favor of the Chicago Bosses. And my goodness gracious, this scoring update was brought to you by discontinued Runts flavors, watermelon, blue raspberry,
bring it back. Stay gone, lime. Captain May, Captain K. Go ahead. What?
Yes, Rep F.
We are both technically Captains K.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the other one.
Noted.
Carly, things don't look great. I didn't study math in school.
What are you talking about? We just learned about golf and PE, and we are killing it.
Okay, yeah, well, you know what? Academically, you are killing it. Monetarily, which is how we, because I'm going to give everybody on your team, whoever wins, 5 Bitcoin. I've got too much of it.
Listen, if you need to know where to invest it, I've got an opportunity
5
left.
Bitcoin? This game just got really serious.
I got a whole closet full of it. These are, I burned them on AOL starter CDs. Carly, we need to play the hardest game in Comedy Sports history to hopefully get you back on track and maybe win. There's no, I don't favor either team, but I do like one of you more than the other one. So Carly,
I'm excited.
Captain Meg, Captain K, Captain K. We are going to play the hardest game in Comedy Sports history. This is called 6 Things. I need one of you to send. I need one of each of you to send one player from your team out into the soundproof, not away from the computer. Who is it going to be, Captain Carly?
Okay, I am going to send our most famous adjacent player, and it's going to be the youngest Olson sibling, Elizabeth.
Oh, no, she has a cameo in the new Doctor Strange. Meg, what player are you going to send out?
Listen, to make my dad happy, I've got to check my Fidelity stocks, so I'm going to go.
Okay, let's get rid of both of these players. I'm going to blow my whistle, and they'll be gone. 1, 2, whistle. Captain Meg, I can still see you. Get out of here. No, just leave. Okay, she's been eliminated. Get away from your screen. Take out your listening devices. For the game of 6 things, earlier we got 6 suggestions. Alex, is this correct? You got 6 suggestions?
That's true. We got 6 full suggestions.
And let's go ahead and throw them on the screen since they're gone. So we have 6 fun suggestions. Now, each individual team is going to guess the red team and the blue team. That you can see they're color coordinated on the screen. We are going to get the person who left the screen to guess these 6 things. Now, we are professionals. We've been doing this a long time. So we have to make it a little bit spicier for them to figure out what's going on. There's no talking. We're doing mime. We're doing gibberish. That's how we're communicating. But we are going to we're going to switch it up in just a little bit. So I'll take the blue things. Cooking dinner. Now that cooking dinner, I could show you how to do that 2 seconds, super easy. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. What is an animal that's the size of an elephant, but is not an elephant? Go ahead and throw that in the chat. So we're looking for big animals in the chat. Please keep in mind this is an all ages show. And also I want to know, we talked about runts, and man, do I love them. What is another sweet candy, or it could be a savory candy if you like your cardamoms. Go ahead and throw candies that you love or that you love to hate in the chat right now as well. Ooh, okay, we got a good one. I see buffalo in the chat, very large animal. So we are going to take you are cooking dinner, but your you're standing in a kitchen cooking dinner, but you're actually standing inside of a buffalo. Maybe you shrunk down, maybe you did a Miss Frizzle, who knows? You're doing that. Your pan, you're cooking dinner in a pan inside a buffalo, and your pan is going to be starburst. Your pan is going to be completely made of starburst, but it holds the heat really well. It's almost like a ceramic pan. So let's go ahead and get those suggestions added to cooking dinner. And you can kind of see what we're doing. We're taking the normal and we're making it just a little bit harder. So go ahead and get that second one for me, Mr. A.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's vacuuming. It's vacuuming, and normally you vacuum rooms in your house. But what's like a mythical place like Middle Earth or a Battlestar Galactica place or something? Like, what's a fun mythical place that looks like it's got a lot of dust bunnies? You can go ahead and toss that right in the chat there. Ooh, boy. Done. All right. Oh, yep. I love it. You are vacuuming Camelot. The room is Camelot. And you're not vacuuming up dust bunnies. No, of course not. You are vacuuming up an important treasure to you. What is something you would keep in your safe box? Like if you had a box, like your house starts on fire and you grab this box when you leave, this thing would be in there. What's a treasure to you? Let's see here. Oh, a small. So you're vacuuming up. Your dust bunnies are a smaller safe. A small, or in this case, a small safe.
Classic smaller safe.
Yeah, you're vacuuming Camelot, and you're vacuuming up small safes from Camelot. This turn into
awesome.
a heist.
For number 3, I want to know who is your favorite women from history? Throw in some women from history, or I'll also take female superheroes since they're one and the same. Go ahead and throw those in the chat. And then I am also looking for what is your favorite piece of construction equipment? Something. Maybe as a child, I loved dump trucks as a child. Don't use that. Feel free to if that was yours. But as a child, I had a giant Tonka dump truck. I love the ever living metal out of it. Playing with big piles of dirt. Now I never work with my hands because I'm terrified of getting dirt. So let's go ahead and throw those in the chat. Okay, you are drag racing. Your outfit, the outfit that you're racing in, is going to be a cement mixer. You are wearing a cement mixer, and your runway, the catwalk that you're on is going to be Frida Kahlo. You can shake your little tush on that catwalk as well.
Are we drag racing like in a car?
I'll let that for you to decide.
Or are we performing drag on a runway?
I need the words drag racing to come out of your guesser's mouth. However you want to get them there.
So there's a runway.
Or it could be a raceway. I'll take either one.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Thank you, Josh.
Yep, there you go.
All right. For this next one, please start throwing in your like guilty pleasure musician. We're all using screen names here. Nobody knows who anybody is, so don't feel embarrassed. Throw your guilty pleasure musician in the chat. And once you've thrown in your guilty pleasure musician, please, Target has like their seasonal aisle. Please throw something in that you might find in like a Target seasonal aisle, or like a Jewel seasonal aisle or something. So once you've thrown in your favorite guilty pleasure musician, throw that in there. Perfect. Oh, these are all delightful so far. Oh, this is wonderful. I'm going to take BB King. So your dice, the dice that you're rolling while you're playing Dungeons and Dragons are BB King. Your dice are BB King, and well, I'll take the one that I've seen pop up so far, and this is going to be great. This entire suggestion is brought to you by Missy Sue 123. Christmas wrapping paper. So your dungeon master is Christmas themed wrapping paper. So yeah, you're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Your dice is BB King, and your dungeon master is Christmas themed wrapping paper.
All right, and for falling in love, number 5, we've got so many good suggestions in the chat. I'm going to steal some of the ones that we've already gotten. So you are falling in love with Captain Britain, aka Peggy Carter, who has taken the super serum and become a superhero for her country, much like Steve Rogers did for the USA. You're falling in love with Captain Britain, not Peggy Carter. I want the name. And you're giving her okay, you guys are and again, you're inside of, or your location where you're falling in love is going to be a big mouth Billy Bass. I don't think I ever owned one, but man, were they fun to you talk about the Target aisles, man, were they fun to turn on and then run away. Billy Big Mouth Bass is where you're falling in love with Captain Carter. And we'll just leave that one there because these are going to be a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah, because we're electing the Pope now. And for those of you who have never elected a Pope, there is the smoke that rises when the Pope has been elected, or the smoke that rises when they need more time for a Pope. It's two different smokes. But the smoke rising from the Vatican's, I too am going to steal some stuff from the chat. The smoke rising from the Vatican to signal the new Pope is red vines. Yeah, it's Twizzlers if they need more time, but when they elect the Pope, it's red vines. And the Pope that has been elected is, and this is great, the Pope is a stuffed dog plushie.
Oh yeah, that is a good one.
Yeah, so the new Pope is a stuffed dog plushie, and the smoke signaling the election of the new Pope is red vines.
Which, I mean, honestly, in my religion, that's how it would be. I am, of course, Catholic.
Same. And you're right. How much more would I have paid attention as an altar server if I could have eaten red vines the whole time? Come on.
Oh, man. Well, we can start our own church and make it happen. All right, we're going to get our players back to the screen. We've hidden the suggestions away from them. I've made a mental note of it, and I'm very smart because I took a photo with my phone, and that's how I'll remember them. We are, as I said before, we're going to get the players that have left the room. Their team is going to get them to figure out what the action is, what the thing they're doing, and the replacements. They're going to have a minute and 30 seconds for each one. At the end of that minute and 30 seconds, if they get them right, they will get 5 big points for their team. If they do not get them right, the other player will have the chance to steal. So there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of points on. The red team could come back with a vengeance, just like the Empire when it struck back, or they could not. So we never know. Other than that, as I said before, the last 2 ones are a lot harder. So we're going to make those be worth 10 points. Let's get our players back to the screen. Blue team, we're starting off. Are we all here? Are we all ready? I see a thumbs up.
Ready.
Okay, now remember, we have to do mime. We have to do gibberish. There's no speaking. Once you do the activity, I'll stop. Oh, Alex will stop the clock. You keeping time for me, Mr. A? You're muted, but I'm assuming that's yes.
I sure
Also,
am.
we've got Elizabeth coming back now, so she's almost ready.
Ready.
All right, I'm seeing some thumbs up on the screen. We have a minute and 30 seconds on the clock for the first one. Blue team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Elizabeth, are you watching?
I am watching.
Because you can steal if they don't get it right. And
No, Don't do it.
Let's start it now.
Oh, scuba about.
Oh, hata baba. Oh, baba. Nom 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 nom.
Scuba ska. Kabaraku. Skarba.
What's baba? It's baba. Ham nom nom nom. Oh. Ham nom 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 nom.
Skabara. Oh, karakuku skukakru.
It's baba.
Skubra kukaku. Koskra.
1 minute.
Muskadaska, it's a nom nom nom.
Nom 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 nom.
What's up?
Nom.
And Wuskabasa, it's a Wadaka Saba, it's a Wabashaba. Wabashaba. And Wasaka, Bosaba, it's a tick, and Wuskabasa is a. Oh, and
Oh.
And the Waba. Abasaba. Wabashaba. It's a Waba.
Oh, it's baba.
30 seconds.
What's baba?
Yeah, and the
It's
Saba.
baba. It's baba. Oh, the baba. Hold up.
Whoosh.
Oh, the baba. Oh, the baba.
Skabara. Skabara.
The baba.
Garaku.
Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Boom. Eat the baba.
10,
Oh, the baba. Oh, the baba.
5, 4,
Nom 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 nom.
3,
Oh, the baba. What the baba? What the baba? Nom 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 nom.
That's time. Captain Meg, what are you doing?
I'm eating dinner in a hunting field, and I'm eating snozberries.
That is very close, but incorrect. For
Perfect?
the steal. No, I said very close, but incorrect. For the steal, red team.
Okay, I am eating dinner in the Wild West, and instead of dinner, I'm eating runts.
Ooh,
my God, that would make
even
sense.
closer,
That would
but
make
still
sense.
incorrect. You were cooking dinner. Were cooking. Your kitchen was a buffalo, and your pan was made of the delicious candy Starbursts. Starburst.
I do see it. I do see it.
Yeah, I mean everybody. Yeah, they do now. Yeah, it's plain as.
I get it now. It's easier after.
Well, you'll get another chance. Not at that one, but at another one. Let's get the blue team out of here. Let's get the red team in here for their first one. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Blue team, are you ready to steal if needed?
Obviously.
No.
Oh.
Who said no?
I said no.
I'm ready.
Captain K.
Minute 30
said
seconds
no.
on the clock. Feel free to talk through it if you want. This is your time now.
Oh, Scabba, Cumpa, oh my God. Look about
Oh,
it.
because of it.
Scabba, Clump, Scabba, Clump, Scabba,
Oh, what's up? Oh,
1 minute.
What's up? Oh, what's up? Okay. Oh,
Scabba, 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 Scabba.
oh,
Scabba, Scabba, Hua! Scabba, Ima, Scabba, Scabba, Shoot, shoot,
30 seconds.
shoot, shoot, shoot. Scabba, 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 boom, boom. Scabba, 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 Abba, Papa, Scabba, Scabba, Scabba.
oh, good.
Let's stop the clock. Let's stop the clock. What
All
are
right,
you
there's
doing?
12 seconds left, if necessary.
If necessary. Elizabeth, what are you doing?
I am vacuuming. I am vacuuming at the Parthenon, and instead of dust, I am vacuuming a little mini safe.
Oh, you are so close. You are vacuuming. Your dust or your dust bunnies are mini safe, aka a smaller safe. You need to clean up where you're vacuuming.
Okay.
But you got 12 big seconds to do it, and your time starts now.
Oh,
5,
Boom, boom.
4, 3,
What's up, bucket?
1.
That's time. Let's clean it up. Give it to me all again.
Okay, I am vacuuming. Instead of vacuuming dust, I am vacuuming mini safes, and I am at Buckingham Palace.
Oh, you are closer, but you are not correct. Captain Meg, for the steal, please tell me what they were doing.
I am vacuuming the dust is mini safes, and I'm doing it in King Arthur's court.
Chat,
round
should I
table?
take it? Chat, should I take it? Chat, should I take it? Get on board.
All right,
Gee,
there's
stop
gonna be a
nodding.
poll coming up in the chat.
Yeah,
Yes,
do a
yeah.
poll.
No.
Do a poll. And while the poll's going, we'll move on to the next one. We'll catch up with the poll at the end of this next one. Blue team, let's get back up on the screen. Red team, so close. Are we ready for thing number 3?
Yes.
Okay, let's begin.
Nice.
Yeah, but shabba wabba.
Skora kuska. Skora boom 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 boom. Kuskora.
It's a baba.
1 minute.
What a baba. What a baba. It's a baba. Oh, the baba. Hey. Tung 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 tung. Fum fum fum.
Kukara. Tu skabara.
Could you do that?
Tupita kaska.
What the baba. What the baba. Oh, the baba. What the baba. What the baba.
Shabba. Yeah,
Oh, the baba. Oh, the
and what's
baba.
about that?
30
What about-
seconds.
What about shabba? And it would have washed about it. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Whoosh.
What about-
Boop boop boop. Whoosh kabadiaba.
Boom boom boom.
Yabba shabba. And it was kabasa is a what? Is a tick tick. What is shabba? Is a on a water and a floosh and a wasaba and a wasaba and a wasaba.
10 seconds.
And a wasaba is a wabasadabadaba.
Oh, and the baba. What the baba. What the baba.
2.
Let's stop the clock. Let's put 4 seconds on the clock.
4 seconds on
Margaret
the clock.
Quinn. Margaret Quinn, what are you doing?
I'm drag racing. My car is Frida Kahlo, and I am wearing a long haul truck.
You are pretty close. You are drag racing. Frida Kahlo is involved. Frida Kahlo. But you need to clean up what that is, and you need to clean up what your outfit is. I will say you are close on everything.
Is it King Arthur's court? Keep going.
If only there was another name for it. Let's go ahead and get those 4 seconds and begin.
I was
Eat the baba. What the baba? What the baba? Boom boom boom. Eat the baba. What the baba? Hey, what the baba?
Boom boom. Swoop boom 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 boom. Swoop boom.
That's enough movement.
Loopy
That's
shabba.
enough.
What the baba?
Bruce,
Oh, the
Bruce,
baba.
Bruce, don't make me get
What
in
the
there.
baba?
Meg, very thin ice. What are you doing?
I'm drag racing. My floor is Frida Kahlo, and I'm wearing a buffet.
That is closer in one way and further in another.
How does that help me, Josh?
I can't help you because somebody's going to get a chance to steal, and that somebody is Elizabeth.
Okay, are you ready for this? I am drag racing. The street is Frida Kahlo, and my outfit is cement.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Wet cement.
We're going to pause it right there. A, what did the poll say? Are we taking the blue one?
The poll tied.
The poll tied?
The chat's torn. The chat's torn
The chat is
on
torn.
whether or not we should take it.
Okay, if we're not taking that, we're not taking that because you were drag racing. Your racetrack was Frida Kahlo, but you were wearing a cement mixer, which has cement, but then also has a whole nother truck around it. So I can't accept
Okay.
either one.
And for semantic purposes, what was the answer to the last question or the last?
The answer
thing?
was it was Camelot, wasn't it?
It was Camelot.
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 Listen, I think of all people here, a Kennedy would be able to be the authority on that, and I think King Arthur's Court counts.
Yeah.
Well, you think, but you didn't say it. So let's get the blue team out of here. Let's keep Meg because we have to. And let's move to the red team. For number 4, red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Begin.
Seconds.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, let's stop the clock.
All right, there are 11 seconds left.
11 big seconds, but who knows if we'll need them. Elizabeth, what are you doing?
I am playing Dungeons and Dragons. Instead of a die, I am the king of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. And instead of the players around the table, I'm a roll of wrapping paper.
Ooh, you are playing Dungeons and Dragons. We need to clean up the other 2 replacements. We're really close. We're really close. So let's go ahead and let's use those 12 big seconds.
Okay.
And start now.
Five. 1.
That's time. I don't know if the American Sign Language is gibberish, but Elizabeth, what are you doing?
I am. Here we go. I am playing Dungeons and Dragons. Okay.
Yes.
The dice is.
Stay with me.
It is. I'm gonna come back to what it is.
Okay.
And the other players are roll of ribbon. Say roll of ribbon. Okay, and the dice is. It is the Prince of Pop, Michael Jackson.
Wow, he is the king of pop. So no, I can't give you that one, and it was incorrect. Margaret Quinn for the steal. What were they doing?
I'm playing D&D with wrapping paper, and my dice is BB King.
I gotta give it to him. It's correct. I would have given him a bonus point for Christmas.
Point of contention.
Content away.
Oh.
Are we not asking for the specifics of the detail of the Dungeon Master? Because we had that answer, but that was not in Margaret Quinn's answer fully.
Margaret G.
Just saying,
Please.
Carly.
Pigs.
Correct?
And
If we
that
were
is correct.
talking
Meg G
semantics-
would have had more time to give the other thing if I had not had to do.
We are not arguing semantics. But if we were, she said the other players around the table, not the Dungeon Master. So you would have not received that point.
Still, but they should be
Moving on.
inaccuracies.
Moving on.
This
Blue
is
team,
spread
come
all
on
over
screen.
again.
Cement
No
truck.
semantics. No rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse style. Moving on, and remember, we're an all ages show. Moving on to number 5. Let's get the blue team. Are we ready?
Yes.
Begin.
Oh, scoop it up. Bloop, 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 bloop. Scoop it up. Oh.
What the baba? What the baba?
Scoop it up.
Oh.
Scoop it up, Costa.
Oh, asa baba? Eh. Oh, eh. Oh.
Ya, besado, bueno, what's about and it was about it's a and it was a bossa, it's a bossa, it's a whoosh, and it was a bossa, it's a blue, 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 and oh, what's up, it's a bossa, bossa, it's a bam, 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 quasha, it's a
Asa,
quasha,
asa.
aber, it's a waba, it's a bossa, it's a bossa, it's a bossa, it's a it's a ba 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 ba. It's a I go rock up again. It was a go robber shopper robber. It's a robber.
Asa baba. What the baba?
Yabba dabba dabba.
What the baba?
Scoop it up. Scoop it up.
Asa baba. What the baba?
30 seconds.
Oh, asa baba.
Oh,
Oh, asa baba. Asa baba. Oh, baba. What the baba?
Time.
All right,
Stop that.
16 big old seconds left on that
1-6.
clock.
A lot can happen. Margaret Quinn, what are you doing?
I am falling in love. I am Captain Britain, and I am in Swedish Fish.
You are close, but incorrect. You are falling in love. Captain Britain is there, but you are not inside of a Swedish Fish. Let's clean it up. You got 16 big seconds.
I was to go was it? It's a geep. In a boskaba, it's a boska humanaba. In a wampa jamba, it's a blue. And a
Oh, asa baba. Asa baba. Asa baba. What the baba? Asa baba.
Saba.
What the baba? What baba?
That's
Time.
Asa baba. Asa baba.
Give me the whole spiel.
I'm falling in love with Captain Britain, and I'm in Billy the Big Mouth Bass.
That's 10 big points to the blue team.
Yes!
Nice.
Let's get them out of here. Let's get the red team up. What's the scoring update?
It is 31-1 in favor of the Chicago Bosses.
I'm going to make a ref's decision. This final one will be worth 30 points. 30 points for the red team, possibly tying it, but possibly not. So, red team, are we ready? Blue team, do we agree to this?
I'm curious what happens in a tie.
Let's rock and roll, dude.
All right, let's let it run. We're going long, and I'm doing a bad job. Let's get it going. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Begin.
What was that? What
1 minute.
was that? Oh, was that quoi?
30 seconds.
Oh, what's that? What's that? Oh, Let's go.
4, 3, 2.
We got 3 seconds. There's 3 seconds left. There's 3 seconds left on the clock. For 30 points for the tie. What are we doing?
Oh, I have this one nailed. Okay, so I am playing chess against the Pope, and instead, and I'm in an edible thread. Okay, and also I'm gonna need help on that last one. 3 seconds, baby.
3 loose seconds. You are close with your activity.
Okay.
I'll say the Pope is there.
Okay.
And you're kind of far away on the other one.
Okay.
Let's give them 3 loose seconds. I'll keep time on the field, just like a real
right.
referee. Red team, are you ready?
Yes.
Again. And that's 3 seconds. Elizabeth, tell me everything. What are you doing?
Okay. I am meeting the Pope in we're talking red. We have some red talk. And also there is a little stuffed dog as well. And
Okay, closer, but still not there. Sorry, my laptop just unplugged. Okay, I'm back. Incorrect. For 30 points and the win, blue team, specifically Captain Meg, what are they doing?
Well, there's been a death, so we're announcing a new Pope. The Pope is a puppy stuffy. And I'm wearing a puppy stuffy, and the smoke at the Vatican is red vines.
That is incorrect. You got all the replacement rights, but the new Pope is the stuffed plushie. You are not wearing it. So close. I'm sorry. You lose 30 points. The score is tied 1-1, and we're out of time. It's a tie!
Hey!
Get us out of here.
First tie since 1998 here at Comedysportz Chicago. Unbelievable. Let's hear it up for both of our teams who give us what in art school, again, is called a draw. For your tying team tonight, the Madison Middle Schoolers, let's hear it for Elizabeth Olson, Meg Grunewald, and the captain of your tying team this evening, Carly Kohake. Now, from your tying team, the Chicago Bosses, it's Joe Rodriguez, Bruce Phillips, and your captain of the tying Chicago Bosses, Meg Kennedy. One more time, let's hear it for your MD this evening, Mr. John Sturck, hiding in the darkness on the keys. Our stage manager for this evening, Mr. Matt Kidd, and your referee keeping this entire show exactly on the rails on which it needed to be, Josh Segovia. I am Alex DiVirgilio. We have been Comedysportz. You can find us on Twitch on Wednesday nights for our league night with our rec league and our minor league. You can find us on here on Thursdays. You're already here. You know about it. Tell your friends. Tell your enemies. Tell anybody. Just get them in the chat. And you can find us live in Piper's Alley. That's right, the mega mall known as Piper's Alley, big only comedy mall in Chicago, on Friday nights, Thursday nights. Thursday nights you can see our league night. That's live performances by our minor league and rec league. Friday nights we are there. Saturday nights we are there doing Comedysportz. But on Saturday nights you can also find us doing Trapped in a Musical, our long-form musical show. It's a blast, and we would love to see you there if you happen to be interested in seeing shows in the same space that famous comedy institution in Chicago is located in, whose name I'm legally might not be allowed to mention. So that being said, come out, check us out. Thank you so much for coming out. Make sure to get home. Have a good night, everybody.